What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. Today's episode we're going to take a look at the 4-3-3 type 2 formation. So we're going to have a center defensive midfielder and our two wingers and a striker. So this is going to be our team. We're gonna have David De Gea as a goalkeeper. We have Rick, Conchely, Valencia, Luxo, Dembele, Kante, Pereira, Nolito, Son, and Jamie Vardy on top. So this was my first time trying a 4-3-3 formation. I used it on FIFA 16, but on FIFA 17 for me it was something new. So I was trying to give it a try because I used it on FIFA 16. I just wanted to make sure if it was going to be the same as on FIFA 16 or if I going to find a difference playing with this formation. So again, my first opponent had a 4-3-3. I think that's the basic formation. Only 3 center mids and the wingers and of course the striker. The thing that I really like about this formation, I don't know if it's just me or the type or the style that I play, but every time that I have a formation with a center defensive midfielder, I usually play really well. And the reason for that, every time that I have a center defensive midfielder, the instruction that I put on my defensive on that midfielder is to stay back while attacking. And even though I have it on Kante, he goes forward. But guys, I don't know if it's because Kante, but he goes fast on defense. Like, he's really fast and he goes back to defense. Just as soon as the opponent has the ball, he's already on defense, guys. So that's something that I really like about Kante, and of course about my defenders, the defensive center midfielder. Also, guys, because you only have one striker, make sure your striker is fast and of course great physicality. And when we Vardy, you're getting all of those attributes. Jamie Vardy, I believe he's like 40k at the moment. By the time that I'm recording this video, I think he's 40k. But every time that it's close to the FUT Champions League, a lot of the players they increase in value. So, and Jamie Vardy, he's a great striker, to be honest. And playing the draft, if you're someone that don't like to play seasons, if you spend money on the game, or maybe you spend your coins playing this game, playing the draft, trust me, guys, it gives you some great rewards. I know a lot of the people say playing the FUT Champions give you great rewards. Yeah, they do. But playing the draft, even if you get to the second round, there is a great opportunity to get some great players. And that's how I got a lot of my coins. I know I put money on the game, but a lot of the coins is just by selling players that I get playing the draft. So, but again, this one, again, back on topic, the formation is this was a great formation, to be honest. And like I said, the center defensive midfielder, I think for me that's the key point in this formation, or whatever formation you use in center defensive midfielder. Make sure on your cornerbacks, for me, the instruction that I put on when I play with 4 on the back is to stay back while attacking. It's hard for me when your cornerbacks go forward, because if your opponent counter attacks on you, you're only gonna have two center backs. So that's going to be really hard to defend. But when you put instructions to stay on the back, that's going to be easier. Also, guys, because you're gonna have wingers, make sure they be pacey. You need pace when you play with wingers, especially in this formation, because and also pace and the agility, guys. You need some great agility. At the beginning I had Son and Nolito is not the paciest, and Son has pace, yeah, but I didn't find his pace to be like that great. I don't know why, like, he doesn't feel that fast. So also on the bench I had Neymar and Coleman, and guys, every time that I put Neymar and Coleman, the style, you could feel the pace different. You could feel that you can do a lot of more stuff with those players in the formation. So make sure to have pace on top. Another thing, guys, because you don't have a cam, so make sure on your center mids to have a great also physicality, because you need on your center mids but you also need passing. In this game, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you also need great passing in your center mids, because every time that I play with a cam, usually a true cam, they have great passing, but when you don't have a cam, at least one of your center mids, they need to have good passing, because you need to have great passing for those true balls for your striker, because you're only gonna have one striker. Another thing that I noticed, your players, they're not going to be really close to each other most of the time, and the reason for that is because you have wingers. But in the middle, because you have 3 center mids, you can build your play from the middle up, because most of the time the 3 center mids are going to be close, but once you get forward, because your wingers are going to be waiting for the ball, so they're not going to be that close. But so make sure you have players with great passing and also great physicality, because you don't want your opponent to go on your player that has the ball and used to trip, because if you lose your ball in the middle, it's going to be hard to defend. Even if you have 4 defenders, it's going to be really hard to defend if you lose the ball in the center of the pitch. So make sure your center mid have great physicality and also great passing. As you saw, I won the final 5-1, guys, and I didn't have any problems scoring with this formation. For me, the 4-3-3 formation were one of the best in FIFA 16. But in this FIFA, because you don't need always pace, but you need passing, you need great physical. So a lot of the formation works in this FIFA. A lot of people say the 4-1-2-1-2 is the best formation. Yeah, it could be great. It could be a great formation to use. But there is a lot of formations in this FIFA that you can use, and also to do great things with that formation. It all comes down to the players that you use, the players that you have in each position, and also how to defend, guys. I cannot stress that enough. You also need to be a good defender. You don't have to be the best, but at least to make sure how to defend, because I'm not the best of defenders, but I consider a lot of goals that I know I can do better, or to not always put my players in a position where they lose the ball and my opponent goes and scores against me. So I know I have to improve my defense, but make sure when you use 4 on the back to always stay on the back, and your center mids to be great physical and great passing. So I really enjoyed the formation, and we won the draft like you saw. So one of the best. For me, it's not the best formation in this FIFA, but it's up there. It's one of the best. So this is the player that we got. We didn't get anything great out of these packs, but I really enjoyed the formation. So if you use the formation, keep using it. If you want to try more formations, I made already a lot of more videos in other formations, so if you want to see them, go watch them. I think they can improve your game and to use more formations that you haven't used before. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.